We present shocking news today that has rocked the crypto community. Changpeng Zhao, the CEO of Binance, has apparently leaked a vital signal, suggesting XRP would be relisted with a price target of $11.16. Investors, traders, and crypto aficionados all have been enthralled by this figure, which fuels hope XRP is about to have a big breakthrough. The hype began with CZ's mysterious tweet referencing 11.16, which many read as a coded message indicating the relisting price for XRP on Binance and maybe other main exchanges. Insider sources within Binance apparently confirm that the relisting of XRP is soon, likely to follow Ripple's resounding legal triumph against the SEC, therefore removing major regulatory obstacles for XRP. The $11.16 amount is a symbolic god number that denotes much more than just a price, since this possible relisting is seen as a turning point that might propel XRP's price to unprecedented heights. It marks XRP's rebirth, as well as a fresh chapter in the Bitcoin scene. Apart from CZ's tweet, the community's passionate interpretation of what is known as the Satoshi code fuels the enthusiasm. These ideas hold that the enigmatic amount $11.16 has close links to Satoshi Nakamoto, the inventor of Bitcoin, implying either XRP has been gently ingrained in Bitcoin's DNA, or this price objective is divinely mandated. Though many of these assertions remain theoretical or have been refuted by professionals, they have gone viral and form a compelling story that emotionally connects XRP adherents. This mix of technical research, insider disclosures, and symbolic messaging has generated an urgency and excitement that motivates investors to position themselves ahead of perhaps one of the largest crypto events of the year. A common countdown running on social media claiming XRP's relisting will happen at 3:33 a.m. UTC adds to the immediacy. Whether this exact timing is accurate or only part of the hype, it truly shows how closely the society is observing for any indication of XRP's comeback to main exchanges. Many investors want to remain awake or set alerts to be ready to act the moment XRP returns on Binance and other platforms, so there is obvious expectation. This countdown transcends a clock. It reflects the general hope and belief that XRP is likely to have a major comeback, therefore upsetting the market and maybe paying generously early investors. Past the hoopla and numerology, there is a compelling story about XRP's basic value offer. Integrating XRP into actual payment systems and collaborating with central banks on digital currency pilots, Ripple Labs has been actively growing its alliances with banks and financial institutions all over. These advances demonstrate that XRP is quite honestly a vital component of future financial infrastructure rather than merely a speculative asset. The Binance relisting is only starting point. Over 100 financial institutions in Ripple's expanding network show the coin's resilience and long-term use. As acceptance of digital currencies grows and XRP becomes more mainstream, this strategic orientation truly sets it apart from many other cryptocurrencies. The central event of this narrative is Ripple's historic legal triumph over the SEC. Regulatory uncertainties and continuous litigation have for years hampered XRP's pricing and acceptance. XRP is free to go back to exchanges and draw institutional interest once more, now that the court finds Ripple in favor and the SEC's appeal options run down. The missing component in XRP's jigsaw has been this legal certainty. Its resolution should release enormous pent-up demand. Many market analysts think that the mix of relisting and rebuilt institutional confidence will generate an unheard-of rise in XRP's price, maybe pushing it much beyond the 11, with hashtags like #XR pre-listing and #XAPITO. The moon spreading globally, social media has magnified this momentum, sharing breaking news, trading advice, and, speculation across sites like Twitter, Reddit, and Telegram. The XRP community is more vibrant than ever. This grassroots energy frequently translates into more trade volume and market activity, which can fairly hasten price movement. These conversations' viral character also draws fresh investors intrigued by XRP's reappearance, so creating a positive feedback loop of demand and attention. Of course, given such high expectations, one should approach this event from a reasonable point of view. The relisting and price objective include hazards, including possible market instability and abrupt price changes. Especially in the hours before the relisting, traders should have well-defined strategies, including risk management and exit plans. While short-term traders might profit on price swings, long-term holders could see this as a turning point to maintain their positions or enhance their portfolios. In any case, effective navigation of the next days depends on awareness and planning. Notable is also the religious fervor XRP generates. Many in the community see XRP as a revolutionary technology, with the ability to overhaul the global financial system, not only as a cryptocurrency. Therefore, the theory that XRP is the chosen one or, has some sort of divine relevance really results from this mix of coded messages, legal successes, and honestly, quite quick acceptance. This view, drives fervent support and fosters a strong feeling of community identity, which makes the XRP movement among the most active and vocal in the cryptocurrency scene. Whether or not you really embrace this perspective, XRP's narrative gains a distinct cultural component. Looking forward, Ripple's roadmap is quite ambitious. Beyond the immediate relisting, Ripple intends to keep developing its technology to improve cross-border payments, deepen relationships with banks and fintech companies, and fast expand into new areas. These initiatives fit more general banking industry tendencies toward blockchain acceptance and digital currencies. XRP's part in these events makes it a major participant in the next generation of financial infrastructure, which might enable long-term price rise and steady development. All of these elements, the cryptic tweet of Binance CEO CZ, the legal clarity following Ripple's SEC triumph, the viral Satoshi code theories of the community, and the strategic alliances Ripple is developing, come together to create a rather compelling story for XRP's impending relisting and possible price surge. The $11.16 price target truly reflects hope, rejuvenation, and, very honestly, the possibility for some quite remarkable returns. Investors